guys, back at it again with another prediction for this week's UFC Fight Night in Atlantic City, Blanchfield versus Furio. This is the co-main event at welterweight, guys. Vicente Luque versus Joaquin Buckley. I had a conversation with a buddy of mine, and I was just thinking that this fight could have been the main event. I know Blanchfield and Furio are both, they got really good records and they're on the up and up. But I do feel like, last week was Rose Namajunas versus Amanda Ribas, and I could see Rose being a former two-time champ, why she would be on the the main event. But then going into this one, I kind of look at it and I'm like, are they almost seems like they're just trying to get some more exposure for some of these better women in the topper echelon of the women's division, get a little more name recognition out there, put them on a main event for a free fight night, get everybody to see it. And I think they're just trying to build some of these girls so that way in the future, maybe they can put them on, pay-per-view co-main events maybe. I don't necessarily see any of them being able to sell a full pay-per-view on their own, but I do think that they're just trying to build up the name value of these girls. But I thought this fight, Joaquin Buckley versus Vicente Luque, should have been the main event. It would have been cool to see him go 5 rounds. But anyway, without further ado, at 170 pounds, this is going to be a good little scrap. I mean, both guys are pretty much even on the tail of the tape. They're even on the odds. Vicente Luque, I do feel, has the better resume, the better wins. He's fought the who's who of them all. There was a point in time when we all of us actually had thought that Vicente Luque was gonna have a rise right to a belt and probably get the belt. Some things stopped him there, but anyway, he's fought the who's who. He's beat Dos Anjos. Darce choked to Michael Chiesa, who's a submission ace himself, and he was able to choke him. Tyrone Woodley, Darce choke. Nico Price, Darce choke. He beat Mike Perry in a decision. I mean, this guy has 6 Darce chokes. I don't know what it is that it's allowing him to sneak these in on everybody, but, 1 or 2 Darce chokes here and there is, nothing to sneer at, but 6 of them, I mean, boy can choke people, so that's kind of where my prediction is headed. They both have KO power. Vicente Luque does have the better submissions. Joaquin Buckley has never submitted anybody, but he does have 12 knockouts. He's a very fun fighter to watch, very fancy. KO power as well. He had a fight with Impa Kasanganay a few years back. I think it was during COVID, and he literally broke the internet with a highlight spin kick knockout that, the type of shit that you only see in movies, really. If you're an avid UFC fan, then you've probably seen it. But Impa Kasanganay caught Joaquin Buckley's foot, and he while Impa was holding on to his foot, he spun and kicked him right in the face, and it was knocked him out stone cold, man.
They're so even on total strikes at the moment.
But getting into the nitty and gritty of this fight, I do think that Vicente Luque is going to be the better fighter. Joaquin Buckley is going to show us some stuff on the feet, but Vicente Luque is so tough. He's only been knocked out once, and that was by Neil Magny, and I think that was a cardio issue. I think Neil Magny had smelt Vicente Luque kind of wearing out and just put on the punches and bunches on him. Other than that, Vicente Luque has shown that he has a really tough chin. He gets hurt, and he actually becomes a better fighter, one of those type of guys. So I see Joaquin Buckley maybe piecing Luque up a little bit. Luque's good at striking himself. He's got 11 knockouts to his credit too. So, either guy could knock each other out. But when I dive right into the MMA, the whole full roundedness, I think that Vicente Luque is going to find an open window when it comes to the grappling. I think that he's going to pressure him against the cage and probably find himself a choke. Aside from Joaquin Buckley just totally stone cold knocking out Vicente Luque, which I don't see happening. Knock on wood, but I'm going to have to go with Luque by submission. Maybe gets the decision here, but yeah. Joaquin Buckley, he's very fancy again, like I said, but aside from a one-hit knockout or a crazy kick like that. He blew up the internet with that kick and hasn't really done much since. I think the problem with something like that is you set an expectation for your next fight and your next fight and your next fight. And when you can have a great fight, but when you don't start somebody out like he did that time, then people kind of lose interest. So it's almost like you set the bar too high and then you can never get up to it again. But, yep, Vicente Luque by submission. Expect it to happen. Thanks for watching my videos, guys. You know the drill. Please like and subscribe. I got like 11 more subscribers before I can shave my beard, so that would be awesome to do. Get a new look for these videos. And, yeah, rock on. Like, subscribe, comment, and we will see you on the next one. Have a great day.